yeah, it really works.
Okay, very good, very good. Then you apply this in various, or actually during the day, and you're asking yourself when you go for a meeting and meeting people, or even making phone calls. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, in every kind of situation. Yeah.
Very good, very good, very good. Okay, happy days. Thank you for sharing. Let's get
You're welcome.
um Wojtas.
Uh,
Wojtek.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Yes. Hello, Daniel.
Hello, Wojtek. How
Um,
are you?
yeah, yeah, I'm fine. I
Good,
think,
good.
yeah,
What did you
what I
apply?
was
Yeah.
doing, yeah, what I was applying. I always think of the positive side of what I'm doing. So, as Veronica said, I applied the best scenario question because it's the most powerful, let's say, tool that we got. And uh, and I and I what I trying to do all the time is looking for a positive thing
Mm-hmm.
that because previously I used to think that I want to do something, but on the back of the head, I always said that it's not gonna happen. So right now, I really noticed that I have to focus on the positive things. So yeah, that was really my Easter.
Okay, very good, very good. Thank you for that. And
Thank you.
Zimowit.
Yes, yes, hello. Yes, hello. Can you hear
Hello,
me?
yes.
Okay.
Zimowit, can you share how was your Easter and what did you apply?
Well, it was great. Thank you very much. Mainly that I was applying was this question: what is the best case scenario? And I noticed that whenever I keep saying that to me before I was doing something, thanks to this question, I was more focused on what I was doing, and that gives me a better result. And I I noticed that I was less distracted. Yes, I was more focused, and and that was mainly this. And I keep thinking about positive things and keep repeating myself that everything. I was I spent much time on visualizing things, so
Okay.
that's what I was working on.
Hmm.
And I have a great news. Tomorrow I'm going to Germany for my work because I get
Oh,
so
very
that
good. Well
yeah,
done.
so that's first step to reaching my goal. So that's a great news.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you very much, Daniel. Yeah, I think that is partly. I'm sure that it's thanks to this mentoring, so mastermind. So thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Zimowit, and you should
Yeah, thank you.
thankful. You should be thankful as well for all the group because the group's
No,
doing
thank
the
you very
good
much,
and
everybody. Yeah,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah. But it's good, good. I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that you're getting your results. Well done. Well done. Okay,
Thank you.
let's move on. Okay, Catherine.
Yes, hi. Yes,
Hi.
hi.
Hey.
Good to be back again. Sorry, I missed your last week there, so I've only heard a little bit of the recording. I've been I've
Okay,
been catching up with things. So,
that's okay. That's okay. Can you tell me what did you apply so far from the mastermind and how and what benefits are there, from that?
um,
What tools?
yeah, yep. I have just I've been recording the thankfulness book.
Okay.
I've been
Gratitude
using
book, yeah.
that,
Mhm.
trying to do that regularly. And thinking about being grateful for different things in my life. I have taken some time out over Easter, just with a different routine with the children home and that. But it's been a nice sort of relaxing time. So I've been doing different things and just took some time out to do a class as well, and think about things differently. Um, so I think I've found I suppose an increase in mindfulness. I'm more aware of what I'm thinking about.
Very good.
I have sort of fallen into sort of negative ways of thinking as well, which isn't good. But as I say, I'm just more conscious of the way that I'm thinking about things.
Okay.
So that's the main things, Daniel.
Thank you very much for sharing. Thank you. Well done. Okay, I gonna tell what I've applied. I've applied actually what is the best case scenario and the chapter of expect abundance, and I just keep expecting the best things coming to me, and I actually didn't have to know where it's gonna come from. I just knew it's gonna come from, and just actually came. Then I'm really glad. I got finally agreement with Bob Proctor now, and things are going very well. Which before there was some challenges that he will not to come to Poland and things like that. But I just went, I just asked universe or God, whatever you call, doesn't matter. I believe in God, for example, and I just ask. I'm expecting, and it's coming, and I know it's coming, and Bob is there. That's it. End of the story. And he's coming. Happy days, Okay, folks. Now I'm gonna unmute. Some of you has very. Hello.
Hello?
Can
Yes.
everyone can hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
I can hear you.
Okay. Now, some of you have background like a voices. What I gonna do? I'm gonna mute myself or unmute everyone, and then I gonna go through the chapters which we already spoke, and then I would like you to tell me what did you apply, because I have to make sure that when I send the report to Bob that you're taking action. Okay, folks?
Okay.
Then take a pen
Okay.
and a paper, and I hope you always have. And do you have a book with you today?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Okay. Okay, ready? Ready, folks?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me and the money. Okay, I'm gonna mute. Me and money. That's the chapter number 1. You're now probably feeling more comfortable with relationship to the money and things like that. Then write down the answer to this chapter. What did you learn and what did you apply? The second chapter is how much is enough. And we probably you decide how much you need to live the life you desire. That's what you were putting your expenses, and write down question to that one. What did you apply, or what works for you? What's maybe bring some ideas when you did this exercise? Okay, the chapter 3, the image maker. You have created an image of the person you want to become, and that's what we were doing. We were creating characteristics of famous people we would like to have, and as well we put some ideas of the person we want to become. See yourself the person you want to become. Yeah. Then write down what did you apply, and maybe do you see any changes in yourself, or even awareness, like Catherine shared that she's more aware of her thoughts. Most of you guys probably do. Okay. And the number 4, the 4th chapter was let it go and let it God. what you did in this chapter was basically you turn your image over to higher power within you, that you just let it go. You just knew it's coming, and you keep visualizing, like I think Zimovic shared with that, or Voitas. And if you keep visualizing, but you are aware that it's coming, then very good. And just if you can make some notes into that. And the fifth chapter was expect an abundance, which means expectation is the mindset that it's moving into the vibration to receive many things you're visualizing. Yeah. Basically, you expect abundance, and your mindset is moving into the vibration to receive uh, things which you are visualize or you talk about during the mastermind and things like that. What I'm recommending to you is really make loads of notes at the during the mastermind, because I just got an email from the lady. She did the last mastermind with me, and she was visualizing that her book is gonna be a famous book in New York. She's gonna sign the autographs and gives her, autographs to people and things like that. And actually took her some time, but she actually moved now from Belfast. She lives in London, and she met the person. Now her book is going to New York. She has the agent, and she says, Daniel, it's brilliant. Then sometimes things are not showing as a result right now. As you remember the story of the elephant, if I want to have elephant, I will have loads of shit in my house right now because I have too small house. And sometimes our dream could be too big at the moment. And you have to learn, you have to get the law of gestation that will allow you to grow, and then you can be prepared. And when you are prepared, then the universe give it to you. Okay. Now, folks, I'm gonna unmute Veronica. And Veronica, can you tell me the first chapter, second, third, fourth, and fifth? Hello? Veronica, can you hear me? Okay, Veronica is not there. Or maybe she is, but it's not coming up. Okay, Voitas, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, good. Did you make some notes?
Yeah, I was making a notes. Actually, yeah. What I can say about first chapter, that yeah, I wasn't on a mastermind yet, but I was reading it twice or even three times, and I I I try to apply everything what is said,
Mm-hmm.
what the chapters say. What does it mean? I really think about the money, how I spend it, and to feel that I've got the power to manage my money.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main important thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, on the second chapter,
How much is enough
uh,
that when you were making money?
yeah, how much is enough? I was, to be honest, you know that I was struggling. I was struggling to count it all, but right now I know that I've got the level that I need to achieve. And it was at the beginning, it was very difficult for me because I wasn't really sure that I can actually do it. But
Yes.
right now I know that. Right
It's
now I
coming.
know how much I need, and what I need to do to get the money to earn enough to have it.
Okay, very good, very good. Now, what about image maker?
Uh, I've got let's say that I knew I knew about the image maker stuff previously, so
Good.
I was doing some exercises, let's say like that. I was thinking about the, let's say, famous person I wanna become, and get let's say, stuff from the person
Yes,
that I
yes.
wanna be
Mhm.
that I wanna become.
Characteristic.
So
Very good.
yeah, that's a
And the,
characteristic.
and
Yeah.
the fourth, the let it go, let it go.
once again thinking about what I wanna achieve, and as you said previously, to constantly thinking, and you know, and know that it's gonna happen, and waiting for it, because it's gonna happen without, let's say, without my help.
Okay, very good. And the expect abundance,
Mm,
the fifth chapter.
all, yeah, always thinking about the best possible scenario of stuff we doing. So yeah.
Okay, very good, very good. Now, rest of you folks, can I ask you to put on email or send to what you call, or go to Facebook, the Facebook link which you are all in. It's a Facebook group. It's closed group, and if you can put your first chapter, what is your thoughts and what did you apply? The second chapter, the third chapter, the fourth chapter, and the fifth chapter. Folks, I'm gonna
Okay.
unmute everyone. Folks, did you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Looking
Yes.
here.
Okay. Can you make sure you send me those points? Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Good.
And the moment you're gonna write, you, you're gonna actually get even more awareness of things you can apply, and put this on the Facebook, or send me by email. Okay.
Okay then.
Okay,
Okay.
folks.
Okay.
Okay. This week is the law of vibration, which is, and the law of attraction. Can everyone can see my screen now?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
No?
No. Don't see anything. Oh yeah. How'd you know?
Okay, good, good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, folks, we're gonna go very quickly through that, but it's very important chapter. I know some of you wants to go quicker, but let's see what we can do. Okay? Okay, let's move on. Okay, law of attraction is actually secondary law. Most of you probably watched The Secret, and The Secret talks about the law of attraction. But actually, first law is law of vibration, and today we're gonna talk about law of vibration. It's like any vibration, even drops like a stone into the water, will create vibration of the water, which will move and will just multiply loads of waves, and that's what our thoughts are creating. Then today we're gonna talk very deeply about how much we put our focus into our vibration of our thoughts. The law of attraction is the really sub law of the law of vibration. That's what I was telling you. It's sub law, which means it's secondary. Okay, the law of vibration is so powerful, and we will talk about, and I want to explain you in a real physical form. Let's say this is oak tree. Now the air cone is planted in the earth. Energy is attracted to the air cone, and energy and becomes one with the air cone, and then the tree is creating. And that's what, imagine air cone is your thought. It's your thoughts, could be your bad thoughts or good thoughts. Yes. Now if you can imagine air cone, you can hold in a hand, and if you're not gonna put in a field, then it's gonna die. Yeah, it's not gonna come as a tree. But if you put into the soil, then the soil manifests water and different things, and the tree start growing, and the air con create a tree. Okay, and that's how this works. The energy in harmony with the seed, and then the seed gets energy, of course, it's gestation period, and the tree is created. Okay, then make sure you understand that, because that's how you create everything in your life. Like Zimovit mentioned about his job. I think was maybe second chapter or third chapter actually, and he was talking about finding ways to make money and things like that. What he did, he thought about it, and then he went to good vibration, which he stayed with mastermind. He keep applying the tools, and the universe send the energy, and then the energy create opportunities, and opportunity arrive as a job in Germany. And this is only beginning, folks. Yeah. Cause of pattern plant is in the seed. It controls the vibration of the seed. And the effect is the energy that create the oak tree was always there. Remember that. The energy which create the oak tree was always there. It is, and when it's in harmony with whatever you want to attract, for example, here is the seed, then it's coming to you. But it has to be in harmony with it. Sometimes you visualize, go on seminars, and it's not coming. And how I understand, I always tell myself, if this is for me, let it come. If this is not for me, let it go. Because sometimes things, if the things are not coming and you keep visualizing and they are not coming, that means they are not for you. There must be something better than this. Most of people who are want a new job, they get paid off, they get laid off, and they go surprised and they depressed, or oh, I lose the job. But they actually plant the seed to have the new job, and then when they get their ass together and they start focusing and working towards their goal, then the opportunity arrives, and then they have an even better job or better business, and they're happy. We all know that from our experience, folks. Okay. The aircon is in the earth, and the energy from the oak tree is in the universe. Okay? Everything is energy. The law of attraction brought them together, the oak tree and the energy. Yeah? Which first was the aircon. As a humans, we have the ability to change our rate of vibration. For example, the oak tree and can't change the form, but human beings, which we are, we can co-create. We can create anything. We can create a wheel, or we can create a chair, or we can create whatever. We can tap into this powerful universe energy and create anything, which is iPads and laptops and things like that, which the oak tree, which the aircon can only create oak tree, nothing else. It can't change the forms, but we can, we as a human beings. Okay, now we're gonna talk about rate of our vibration. You want to be, you want to be asking yourself who you are attracting. What it means by that is, if you are in this position at the moment, ask yourself who you are attracting to your life, and ask yourself, what do you think? What is your vibration? Are you on a good vibration or bad vibration? Bad vibration is being angry, being jealous, being not focused, uh, being having hate or anger in you. Then you can see what people you will attract. You will attract anger people, hate people, jealous people. Yeah. But when you're on a good vibration, love vibration, friendly vibration, goodness vibration, then you will attract good to you. Okay? And that's what you can experience and you can notice actually when you meet someone. You feel the energy from them. Are they good or bad? And then if you see the person, you can actually test this after the mastermind. Check some people which you know and see what vibration they are in. If you know some positive people, check what they do, how they walk, what way they smile, or do they smile, do they put their heads up, and things like that. And then look at the person who is frustrated and angry and different things, and then see what is his situation, and what he's doing, and who is he attracting to, or she. Okay. Any idea is held in the mind that it's either fear or revealed will begin at once a clue itself in the most convenient and appropriate physical forms available. That's what Andrew Carnegie always says. Whatever you have in your mind, you're gonna hold it in your hand through loads of actions. But most of us, we held in our mind some worst case scenarios, and then it's appeared in physical form. Because remember, the imagine your thought is like a bird has a and it flies, and you can send this to anywhere. And when you send the bird brings uh, with them whatever you were thinking of. If you think about not having money, not having good abundance, or being in debt, or not having uh, your partner or whatever, then you will attract more of those things, more of those worries, doubts. But if you think and feel of having goodness and expect abundance, you will create that. Oh, this is a good one. The President Kennedy asked the Dr. Vender Brown, what will what will take, or what we have to do to send people to the moon. And this guy, he actually understood the law of universe, and he knew that if you just think, and then you keep focusing and taking action, you will get it. But his answer to the question was, what will take the man to what will take that the man will go to the moon? And he says, the will to do it. The only will to do it. You have to have a will, back up with loads of action, focusing on your goal, let it go of all doubts, worries, and even people who are putting you down, and then focusing what you want to get, and then expect the best. Expect the best. Here we go. Yeah, when he asked him what will take the man, then he says the will to do it. You can accomplish any idea that comes to you. If you couldn't, you wouldn't got the idea. Okay, then it basically, you can accomplish any idea, and you can actually create anything you want, that it comes to you. But the thing is, if you couldn't, you wouldn't have idea. You always, that means you always can accomplish. And that's why you always have some ideas coming to your mind. It's like, oh, I would like to this and that and this. Because what the universe give you, it gives you the ability to co-create. And you have the most powerful source in you to create loads of abundance. But you have to be in the right vibration. We call them frequencies. If you're on a, let's say, you create a goal here, but you live all the time here on this vibration, you will never reach your goal, because your goal is over here. What you need to do, you need to raise your vibration. Because the moment Zimovit was visualizing, or anyone is visualizing, let's say, I'm gonna use Zimovit for that, and he keep visualizing himself here, but he lives in, oh, doubt, worry, I'm not sure, I'm not sure, I'm not sure. Then he's going that way. And he will never accomplish the goal. But if he raise his vibration, start watching maybe comedy movies, sing the songs, change his frequency, change his vibration, smile for 15 seconds, think of the best case scenario, visualize, feel, do the memory management, then he reach the vibration, then he's on the level that he was visualizing, and the things then come together, and then you're getting your goal, or you're getting your success happening. Because most people go on the seminars, or do some courses, and they are here basically, but they when they come back, they live on that vibration all the time, and they asking people, oh, this stuff doesn't work, this seminar doesn't work, this movie doesn't work. Of course it doesn't, because you don't work towards that. But now, folks, you do understand that if you're on this wave, but your goal is here, where you visualize and you see yourself having nice car, nice house, beautiful relationship, beautiful health, whatever is, make sure you reach the vibration of the frequencies. Okay. The brain is the broadcasting and it's receiving station from our thoughts. It's like a broadcasting. What you think, you create. It's not I'm not talking just Daniel's talk. It's proven scientifically that your thought is creating things in your life. What is your current situation right now? It's because of your thoughts in the past. And when you hit your goal, and your goal is high, and you live in a low vibration, you will never hit the goal. You need to go in a higher vibration. That's why the masterminding is very important. I run another course called Mindset to Win, or there are loads of things to get your vibration up, but you have to make sure you stay up. Stay up. Stay up. Now ask yourself, what vibration I am in right now, and how do you feel? Oh, I'm gonna unmute some people here. Veronica. Veronica? Veronica?
Hello.
Hello, hi. Yes, Veronica, the question is, did you understand what I was saying basically?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Now, what vibration you're right now?
Good. I feel
Good.
very relaxed and open.
Okay, very relaxed and open. Now, you
No resistance.
no resistance. Very good, very good. Now, do you understand that when you visualize your goal, yes,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Yes.
when things happening in your life, some challenges, because they're sometimes coming as a distraction wave, what would you do to change that? Veronica?
Yeah, I'm listening. Be present.
Okay.
Um, focus on the breath and smile. Smile from the heart.
Smile from the heart.
And that's something very powerful as well. And that um, helps raise the vibration.
Okay. Okay, very good. Thank you for sharing. I need to get feedback from you folks that you're taking action towards that, but I can see, Veronica, you're doing very well. Okay. Thank you for that.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, we can move on. Everything in the universe is connected to everything else in the universe throughout the law of vibration. And what this says is, without me you wouldn't exist, and without you I wouldn't exist. It's quite funny, but it works perfectly. And I've learned this from Bob. that we all here for a reason, and the reason is to live in a passion, with the passion, and give all the best every day, and that's our purpose. Okay, now you have to become a mental magnet, which you're first visualizing. You set yourself a goal of nice yacht, nice house, holiday, beautiful family, and then you have to create magnetic field of vibration, which is through your thoughts and your feelings and your actions. Since this is a law of, yeah, because the law which we are talking all the time, which is law of vibration, some people call this law of attraction, but actually law of vibration is the first one. It guarantees us always results. Now the results could be bad or good. It's up to you what you're gonna focus on. And I've shared with you the science of getting rich before, and this is the powerful book which Rhonda Byrne from The Secret got it, and then she started The Secret. What was her thought? Was to inspire millions of people, sharing this message on a massive scale that people can shift their awareness. And then she thought about it, and then she changed her vibration, and there were some challenges in her family, in the finances. But what she did, yes, she applied what Veronica is saying. She smiled for 15 minutes or 15 seconds, whatever was needed, and from the heart, of course. She stayed in the present. She applied the tools she was getting. She was going on seminars and loads of things to make this happen. And then when she reached the vibration of where she was thinking of, then she matched, and then she met Bob Proctor and many others, Jack Canfield, and then she created The Secret. Okay, there is a thinking stuff from which all things are made, and which isn't original state, permeates and fills the interspaces of the universe. A thought is the substance projects, the thing that is imagined on the thought. You can form think in your thought, and by impressing your thought upon formless substance, you can cause the thing that you think about to be created. Okay, now I'm gonna explain this because my English is still improving. But it's basically what you think, and then you keep focusing on this thought, then the universe start getting the vibration of your thought, and then there's a manifestation happening, and then there's gestation period, and then you're holding in your hand your desire, your goal. Yeah, energy is something which is always here, which we always have. Some people say, oh, I don't have energy, I'm so tired, I don't have energy. We have loads of energy. One person can light a small town when when will properly release his energy. Has everyone, each of you folks, has amazing amount of energy, but we have to learn how to release into something that we desire. And that's coming back to 6 intellectual faculties, using our focusing. What you focus, what energy you give to your memories will attract. What you focus on your thoughts will attract. Make sure you release your energy into something that you want. To change the vibration you're in, you need to release the different kind of energy. For example, if something happened, let's say the person shot on you, or or someone nearly hit your car, and then you get angry, and then you go back home and say, oh, the pastor nearly hit my car, and the woman gives you, your lady gives you a nice soup, and you're saying, ah, you didn't put the salt in it, and then you're attracting your energy in the house, and then you're shouting to her and she's shouting to you, and the child hear that, and the whole environment is poisoned by your energy. Now, how you can do that, how you can change that, is change your response. And that's what I've learned, that if you change your event, you can't change it. The events happen, and that's it. It is what it is. It's happened. You can write this down, folks, because this is powerful tool. I got this from Michael Backward, and Bob Proctor talks about that as well. Write this down. It is what it is. It's happened. Either this will control you, or you take control of it. And then when you take control of it and says, no, this is not gonna control me, I'm gonna take control of it. And then you go back home and says, oh my God, darling, whew, I'm alive. Oh, I love you. And you kiss your child, and then you're bringing totally different energy, and then you are having fun, and there's totally different energy in the house, because you only changed your response to the circumstances in your life. And you can do this all the time. And this is very powerful exercise. I give it when I do coach people one to one, and I practice, and there are more into that. But if you just apply this one, it will just change the way you operate. Now, I was mentioning about our memories and what we have to do. Some of the memories we have to let go of your past, which means you have to let it go of some thoughts, of some memories, which was happened. Maybe there was something hurting you, but you have to release, you have to forgive, and the forgiveness is powerful tool. And it's simple exercise can help you, which is, for example, I'm actually doing this through my Mindset to Win course, which you are doing various exercises. One of them is you write down letter to the person you want to forgive, and then you just let it go. Simple as that. And then your energy is not trapped into memories, shitty memories I call it, because they are shitty. And then you feel like a stone came from your heart. It's like you feel lighter, you feel better, and then you can focus this energy which was trapped um into bad memories. You can focus on good things coming to your life. Yeah. This is a good one. Now, don't we live in the past? We are today, and we, most of people go, oh, I remember what's happened to me, I remember what's happened to me. Now, in the age 10 up to today, and then we go to 90 years old, then look at that. Here is a gap of you being young, then this is your age, what you've done, and this is your today. Now, this is, the whole line is yours. The green line is yours. And you can have here wherever you want to have abundance, beautiful relationship, beautiful health, friends, success, wealth. It's up to you. Would you put energy? This is very powerful that you understand that here you create a new you over here. Yeah. Okay, now there's loads of things that you can use to raise your vibration, change things. Yeah, there are three things that you will determinate where you will be in the future. The books you read, if they are horror books and things like that, and tragedies, and some people are really like the bad stories, watch bad news, and they are so sucked into the shitty rubbish information, and then they create the life here, shitty life, because they are focusing on shitty information, shitty news, and they keep being fed, and they live in poverty and fear and worry and doubt, where some other people choose their path much better because they attend one of the mastermind groups or seminars or things like that. Yeah, and that's what Bob's always recommend. Focus on the books you read, the seminars you attend, what kind of seminars you are going to, and the people you surround yourself with. That's what the mastermind does. You're surrounding yourself with the good, focused people who wants to move to another direction, who wants to move to the higher vibration. And things like Veronica share is brilliant. But as well, folks, you're on a Facebook. Make sure you contact with each other, talk to each other, and start asking each other questions, and start putting questions on the Facebook that I will answer some of them, because it's powerful. The more you ask questions, the more your awareness raised. Okay. Yeah, this is this is what Bob always says. If you want to make a major change in the world, make a major change in yourself first. What he means by that is change the way you think, and then make sure you raise your vibration. When I have some challenging times, I watch Charlie Chaplin, the comedy. It's quite funny. I listen Bob Marley to change my vibration. What else I'm doing? I'm smiling for 15 seconds. The powerful tool I shared with you was the memory management. It's just mind blowing how much change my vibration is. Just amazing. And of course, staying in an eye, which is using VAKGO. Some of you, which I coach or had the coaching with me, I share this technique, and it's powerful technique which you can really change your vibration. Okay, thank you, folks. It's powerful chapter, and I know that you're benefiting from it, but I want to hear you now. I'm gonna unmute Catherine. Catherine, can you hear me?
Yes, hello.
Hello, Catherine.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yes.
Okay. Now, can you tell me what did you understand from this chapter, and how would you apply that, and what did you benefit from?
Um. Sorry, give me that again. What did I understand from the chapter?
Yes, what did you understand from the chapter, and what you're gonna apply, and maybe what sparks your mind, like your awareness maybe changed, or you thought more about, oh, I can change my vibration when this person talked to me, or maybe I should surround myself by different people, or just tell me your thoughts.
Yeah. Um. Well, I thought that was interesting. You were talking about raising your vibrational frequency there. Thought that was quite interesting, and it can be quite a challenge sometimes. To change that. I would I'm quite taken with Veronica's summary of what she does whenever she is maybe in a negative frequency. So I think that is the main challenge to try and snap out of a sort of lower frequency.
Yeah.
So I find that quite a challenge.
Then what would you
So sorry.
apply then?
Um, well, I think just to use some of the things that she mentioned, just to focus on your breath and smile, even smile into yourself. Um, that I think that's quite a useful thing to do. So yeah, I'm gonna try that. But I mean, it all makes sense to me. The sort of the theory around that. So I can understand it, but it's putting it all into practice is the difficult bit.
Yes. For example, Catherine, what you could do you have any good song you like? And when you hear this song, it just sparks your and you start smiling, or you maybe even you
Yeah.
sing the song.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What is
Yeah, I
the
could do
song?
that.
What is the song?
Yeah. Oh, lots of different songs.
No, choose one.
Choose one. Oh, gosh. I don't know. You're putting me on the spot now.
Yeah, because I want to make sure you apply, because talking is not good
Yeah.
for me, you know. I want to make sure that people really apply, you know.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. No,
Then
well, I am. I'm applying quite a few different things. It's yeah,
okay.
I'm doing quite a lot.
Okay, good. Then
Um,
what I would like you to do, if you choose the song, can you
mm,
send me email with the line of the song,
yeah,
or
sure.
link?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to make sure that you changing your vibration, because this
Okay.
chapter is very powerful. That we the the law of vibration, which is the first law after the and after there is law of attraction, and it's very powerful
Okay.
that we do change our.
I'll have to pick a good song then.
Yeah, pick a good song, but as well,
Okay.
make sure you smile for 15 seconds, let's say. Or
Mhm.
you know what is good exercise, and it will spark your vibration anyway. If you set yourself a goal every day, smile to 15 people.
Right. Mhm.
Now
Right. Okay.
I have a accountant which I coach, and he says,
Mhm.
Daniel, but I don't see 15 people. I says, and I says, then what did you do? And he says, I go to toilet and smile to myself. I says, well done.
Right. Mhm.
He says that's actually sparks his vibration, and because of that, he got
Okay.
2 new clients yesterday. You know?
Right. Right. Okay. Yeah. I'll try that. Yep.
Yeah.
No problem.
Try that one. You know, for
Okay.
15, have a target of
Okay.
15 people, and as well the music. You know? Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you
Okay.
for that.
Yes.
Okay. Wojtek. Wojtas. Wojtas. Wojtek.
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay.
Uh, what?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, carry on.
No, no, no. What did you learn, and what you gonna apply from this chapter?
Uh, what I learned from this chapter and what is really important for me that the everything's connect through the law of vibration. And to be honest, I didn't know that. And right now I don't want to say that I'm in shock, but when I think about everything what surround us, it's actually true that everything's connect. And I really wanna think about it and work it out how to use for myself.
Mm-hmm.
But the other thing is how to get to the let's say good positive vibration, because I was thinking about it that one day you can wake up with a pretty high vibration, and
Mm-hmm.
the other day you haven't got it. And and as Bob Proctor, as you said here, that let's say three things that can keep you on the high vibration is reading a positive or proper books, attend the seminars, and what is most important for me is are the people that you're surrounding with, because uh, I know right now because I've been in a few seminars in Poland and in here in England that if I know people from the seminars, they are totally different people that I don't want to say it, but to be honest, that my friend. My friend are always whinging, moaning that everything is bad, we're not gonna achieve anything, but I'm not the one. And right now, knowing you, knowing Ziemowit from seminars from the course in Poland, I know that there are people who actually thinking my way, and I can benefit from them as well, which is amazing. I really love it. So I do wanna stick with people with a high vibration.
Very good, very good. And then what I'm recommending to you all guys is read the chapter, the law of vibration and attraction once again. Make sure you take a notes, because
Okay.
if you really if you really understand the chapter of law of vibration and attraction, you will make a massive shift in your income, in your health, in your anything you want. Seriously, like I'm getting emails, testimonials from people making loads of money or finding the dream partner, or the person is flying to New York or whatever, and my goal was to change my vibration. That's why I start the whole person development, you know, journaling. And it's not easy, because I must say it's challenging, because it's loads of people around you who are your best friends or even family members who are saying this is crazy, this is mad, this is brainwash, this is that. And you can't just let it go of people which you love. But what you could do is not focusing what they talk to you, and then make a good contact with people who are in a harmony with you, which is in this vibration of good vibration, which is people from the mastermind or people from seminars. And then share. The more you share, the more you get aware, and then you're getting in a higher vibration. And what I do, and probably you noticed, or Zimovic, I'm not sure, Voitas or you, wherever, last time you called, I was listening Bob Marley, because Bob Marley song brings me good vibration. But you can choose the songs or even sing your song, you know, that will change your vibration.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Yeah, but make sure you reread the chapter, and 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 making sure you're on a higher vibration. Okay,
Okay.
good. Meditation is a good one to change your vibration as well. Okay, let's move on. We talk Zimovi. Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. What did you like from the chapter, and what you gonna apply?
Well, there was a lot of interesting thoughts in this chapter, and I really made a lot of notes. The big thing, just like Wojtek said before me, is that we are all connected. And I thought about, for example, people that sometimes we don't like, or somebody is hurting us, and in that case, I can think of that kind of person and say to myself, okay, I'm connected with that person, so okay, I forgive you, and I thanks to this I can move on and stop feeling these bad things in my mind. Uh, and about this letter that you said before, write down the letter for the person you wanted to forgive, right?
Hmm.
So if I write it down for myself because I I done some bad things, then I want to forgive myself, and I can't get rid of this thoughts sometimes. So when I write down this letter, what I should do with it? Should I burn it or I don't know?
Yeah, you should just basically release to higher power. You can burn it. Yes, that's what I do through my course. It's mindset doing, where we do fire walking exercise. We walk on the fire, and then we create new you, at the seminar, and then the old you write down and you forgive, and then you put in the fire, you burn the, we call this old fucker, or whatever, and you release to the the energy, and then you are walking through the fire, because on the end of the fire walk is new you, is your goal. And when you do something which is so powerful that your logic will say you're gonna burn your feet, you're gonna burn your feet, and you are not actually burning your feet, then you are asking yourself what else you can do. But this is the long process. But what you could do is just write down and just release, just let it go. Yeah, you can burn it, you can burn it, you can put it in a bin. I'm actually doing a course called Mindset to Win, where we go through various stages of let it go things. We had a lady which had quite challenging situation, because the person who did something to her, it died basically. It's not here anymore. And she says, how I can go to pick this person? I just says, just write down, and and just let it go of the letter, whatever way you want to do it. If you want to burn it, burn it. If you want to put it in the bin, put it in the bin. It doesn't matter, as long as you know it comes from, it goes away from your heart.
Okay, thank you very much, Daniel.
No problem. No problem. Okie doke, folks. Andrew Jack was here for a while, then he disappeared, and Hugh Magro is on some business trip, and he's sending apologies, and as well Mark McCloskey. Now, folks, I'm gonna ask you, who else wants to share? Who else wants to share?
Me?
Me, which is
Veronica?
Veronica. Okay, good. Go for. Oh, hold on. Yes, go for Veronica.
I've been aware of the law of vibration, but what this is good to be reminded of, because I know that it's not easy, to be sometimes, like, we really want to be present and in a good space, but yeah, things happen in life, and it's sometimes it's easier said than done, so it requires for it to be settle down the knowledge and that we have. And so for me, this has been really beneficial, again, of reminding myself
Mm-hmm.
how things work and really trusting the process.
Okay.
Yeah, because the fears come in as they do, and the panic. But yeah, it's the coming back to the complete trusting, and I think meditation is definitely a good way of, and breathing, just focusing on the breath.
Did you go to some courses doing that? Because I can hear and feel and actually see some changes in you.
Yeah, there have been some changes. I guess I
I
also
can
had
I
like
can
a
feel
healing.
that. I can feel that from the
Also had like a
energy.
healing session. So where I'm coming back towards the being really present and
Okay.
not running around, but really focusing on, the exercises that we do, and really
Yes.
doing it properly,
Uh-huh.
rather than doing a little bit of this and doing a little bit of that, but and really being more present and feeling good. Feeling good as much as I can, because then things are starting to flow
Yeah.
in a different different direction.
Yes. Well done. Well done. Thank you for that. Thank you for sharing. Now, if I can ask you folks to write down, I've mentioned me and money, how much is enough, the image maker, the let it go, and expect abundance. And today's chapter is the law of vibration, law of attraction. What is your thoughts and what you're gonna apply? Because I want to make sure that we do take action on all of that. Because what you've said, Veronica, was very powerful. That it's not that you're, doing because Daniel is talking. You're doing because you want to get it totally. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Cool. Now the law of vibration is it's very important that you understand that each of those, all of those chapters, yeah, leads to another, which is even more powerful. But they all, like Bob Proctor said, you can study one and be very successful, but study properly. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Okay, then. Is anyone wants to share something? Hello. Thank you, Veronica.
You're welcome.
Folks, anyone wants to add something?
No.
Okay. Now, folks, can I ask you, can we, because my wife is doing some news and she's working, can we change to Tuesdays instead of Mondays?
Yeah, no problem for me.
Who is?
I could do I can't do earlier than 9 o'clock, but 9 o'clock would be fine.
Or you can do 9 o'clock then. Okay. What about you folks? 9 o'clock?
Tuesday isn't great for me, Daniel. How many weeks are left of this?
This is the 7th chapter. It's another 3 weeks, and then I give you a bonus night as well.
Yeah. Okay.
I can do it 9 o'clock on Tuesdays, no problem at all.
Yeah, I can do it too.
It might be just after 9 before I can join you, Daniel, on one or two weeks.
All right, because you're working, Catherine, yeah?
No, I've got just other commitments.
Oh, okay. After 9, then you could come.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe we can meet on Sunday.
Sunday.
Well, Tuesday's fine. Daniel.
Yeah.
Okay, folks. Then can we do it Tuesday? And I will come back to Mark, Andrew, and let's do 9 o'clock then.
Okay.
Yeah, that's perfectly.
Okay, cool.
Okay, folks. Then can you put some thoughts in the Facebook group? And Catherine, can you join Facebook if you can?
Okay, I'll try.
Okay, folks. Then all the best, and I will speak to you on Tuesday at 9 o'clock. Then.
Lovely.
Okay.
Lovely.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
All the best.
See you, everybody.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
See you next week. Bye now.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.